fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
Man, vehicles are hard to keep running. It's been a real pain to work on that old Toyota. Got this little beat up Toyota pickup. I finally got it squared away, and I'm really not that great of a mechanic. Like I can figure out what's wrong with stuff, but when it comes to working on it, I've always found that to be a real difficult task. So I finally got that Toyota going, like I said, and man, I've had my F-150 worked on quite a bit as well. It's cold. It's a little chilly. So anyways, if you don't work on your own vehicles and you can't do everything on them, then you really need a mechanic that you can trust. And I was using a place in Emmett. I kind of stopped using those guys just because there were a few times when I knew exactly what was going on with the truck. I told them what was wrong with it, and then they proceeded to replace all kinds of different things that were not the issue, and it overall costed me like 2 to 3 times more just to fix a simple issue. And also they charged almost double what I pay now. Whoo! Little desert trail. Anyways, after paying 2 or 3 times what I normally would for mechanic work, I found a new mechanic. And I thought about before, just like, to find a good mechanic, just test them a little bit, see if they're gonna screw you over. Take your vehicle in with a burnt fuse and you know exactly which one it is. Just see if they'll say that's what the problem was and just fix it, or because honestly, if you're at somebody else's mercy, you better make sure they're honest. So right now I've got way too many wheels. Way too many wheels. I can't remember what the general rule is. I think it's like 18 or something like that. You shouldn't have more than like 18 wheels, or that even seems like a high number to me. It's probably less than 18. But I think my total count right now is something like 30 or 40. Well, my GoPro froze on me, so I don't know what my previous clip looked like, but it's really cold out here, so I would imagine it's probably giving it some issues. Basically, if you have over so many wheels total that you own, that you're going to be working on stuff constantly. And I think I've hit that point where I've just got so many, and it's really a handful to keep everything running. It's not like I'm usually having mechanics do all the work, but I am having that done on the vehicles. If it's something that I can't figure it out, pretty easily, then I'll just have somebody work on that stuff. But yeah, it's a real pain in the butt to have all that stuff worked on constantly. We were just talking about buying new bikes, selling old bikes, and I was saying I would try to sell my bike eventually and get a new one, but too many people have seen the hours I put on this thing countless race seasons of brutality, countless rebuilds, and ain't nobody wanting this Frankenstein bike, I don't think. A lot of my motorcycles don't count toward my wheel allowance because I've got like a museum situation going on in my garage, so it's not like I put a ton of hours on a lot of that stuff. And there are wear items that do happen, like even if you're not riding bikes, definitely wear stuff out. Well, I'm glad that was a rock right in my face. Actually, it wasn't a rock, it was a big chunk of dirt, but still, somehow it passed my chin guard and everything, went straight to my lip. Might have a fat lip over that one. Dude, you landed off one of those whoops and gassed it, and like a big old chunk went right through my chin guard and hit me right in the lip. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, at least it didn't hit that.
My bad.
That's not your fault, but man, that was like a really lucky shot. Yeah, it's all your fault. Don't twist your throttle anymore. Alright guys, I just wanted to give some of my Patreon supporters a shout out. I really appreciate them. Yucky Don't Eat is my newest one. Daniel Roush, Brian Thomason, Mike Slater, Jason Froling, Jim Jolson Jr., Lance Darnell, Wade James, Kurt Kinghorn, Jared Bauer. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have helped a huge amount for my channel to grow and to keep making content, and you are appreciated.